Good evening. Troopers were ordered last month not to write tickets to the speeder van operating in Livingston+parish.
An email I obtained lays it out, and I got the inside story on why troopers were also told to quit talking about the van with other cops. It pushed our button enough to say, that's just wrong.
He's made it an exception for enforcing the law with anybody.
Well, we certainly don't make an exception.
This email from State Police Captain Frank+ducote, commander of Troop A in the Baton Rouge area and sent to supervisors and troopers a month ago, advises them they are not to stop the van. Instead, document the violation, time and location, then report that information back to me. State Police Superintendent Mike Edmondson and Livingston+parish Sheriff Willie+graves say it was a courtesy arrangement.
That's something that we will report back to the sheriff to let him deal with it internally.
They gave that to me to determine whether or not I'm okay with that, because that van is ultimately working under my authority.
The email warned it has been said that we are intentionally hindering the operations of the van and purposely messing with it. It is to cease immediately. Pictures of speeding troopers and other cops were taken by the van and forwarded to their agencies by the Livingston+parish Sheriff's Office. But the sheriff can't say if it was payback.
I didn't point fingers. I didn't say this is exactly what they're doing and why. I just said, here's what's happening. You know, you deal with it the way you think it's appropriate. And that's what I told them, and that's what they did.
Months before the email, a trooper ticketed the van for not signaling a lane change. Pressure started to build. The email also warned troopers to keep opinions about the van to themselves. It says, everything they say is being pipelined back to Sheriff Graves, and that is what keeps throwing gas on the fire.
If they're talking in a negative manner, disparaging manner towards another agency or anyone in the state, I take offense to that, and I'm not going to tolerate that.
The email ends, following these rules, troopers can save everyone, including themselves, a lot of grief.
That email was not meant for the public to digest and to understand. It was meant to give a direction to people who do understand the meaning behind it and the intent behind it.
The speeder van is now parked. The sheriff says none of this had anything to do with his decision to stop the program. He says it's because of the company Redflex and the way they operated. And the straw that broke the camel's back was when the van was towed 2 weeks ago for parking on private property without permission. If you see something that makes you say that's just wrong, go to our website, totheadvocate.com, click on the hot button, and give us the information.